Good morning, it's the next day. We had some rain last night, so it was pitting the car, so I put some plastic on the windows. It was mainly, I started out doing it this side. Just, I want to see if I can at least protect that door panel until I can refurbish it. But yeah, I'm gonna take off the stupid bumper and see what's hiding behind it. Hopefully I've got good news. So let's see. It's only bolted on with like 3 nuts, so on random places, so it's gonna be fun. Looking for that. But yeah, let me get cracking. Quick update: it has a screw on that side. The side's a 10mm bolt, which was rusted so badly it actually broke halfway. So I can't find the other mounts. I thought it's in the inside, but look at this. Besides, somebody had already took the bulbs out, and look at that modifications. But look at the size of those bolts holding the rear bumper in. Holy crap. And they're rusty as well, but don't look too bad. But it's those lock bolts, so this is gonna be fun taking out. Okay, let me get back to it. Update. I had to pull the tail light. It's not sealing anyways. It's like gooped up silicone and stuff, and it needs a wash. I need to pull the tail lights so I can get a spanner, like flash into here. Those bolts are stuck at the bottom, so I need to loosen up that tail light also and pull it out, because I really, if the spanner gets in this corner, I really don't want to damage the inside of the tail light. But yeah, hopefully I don't strip that bolt, because that's not going to be a fun place to grind or cut or anything. So yeah, let me continue pushing. So just a quick update. So yeah, we got the grinder on. Unfortunately, now I can fit the socket onto it. Unfortunately, I can't find my Dremels cutting disc, so big grinder it is. I have nipped it a little bit, but if I ever paint the car, I'll just fill up those or weld it up and grind it smooth again with the Dremels, so it's not too bad. But I need this bumper off, so I'll probably do the same as that side. But I did brake release that nut, so I'll just keep turning on it until it breaks, or I don't know, either it breaks or I'll break. But yeah, let's get this bloody bumper off. Okay, guess it makes sense. Bumper's off. It's also been fixed a few times. The big bolts were for the tow hitch. Should have thought about that, but yeah, I can always put it back if I wanted to. So in which world did whatever idiot decide to sand the paint down on the bottom or edges of this freaking quarter panel and leave it as is? And now, because of that, both corners are rusted out. Look at that. Why, in what world would you leave that bare metal? This side's even worse. You can see the foam in there, and you can see it's been grinded and sanded down. Why would somebody do that? Why not just leave the paint on there? So it's like they cleaned it, grinded it, and saw the rust, and just decided to slap a Sierra bumper apparently onto it. Quite cool. I didn't even think of a Sierra. So yeah, this is pretty bad. Now I've got to replace both corners. And another one, this bootlet is heavy, as I mean heavy. Look at the water running out of it. You can see in this gutter the water's been running since I've opened it up, and it's all clogged up here. I need to clean all these gutters and stuff, but that whole bootlet I think is either full rust or full of water, moisture. So I'll pull this light as well. I see how the tow hitch is mounted. Maybe it's just bolted to the freaking spare wheel well. I know a lot of people like doing stuff like that. And then remove that, what is it called again? It's also like a valance or something. for the license plate, and then I have to go get fuel now quickly. Just want to get this off, it's been bugging me. And then I'll get fuel, see if I can get the car running, move it to the back, and then I need to go to the farm because I need to strip door glass and the door mechanisms from a car on the farm, one of my donor cars, so I can get this car sealed up, because plastic is just not going to cut it. But yeah, not happy about those quarters. It's more work. I do have a clean car that's got clean quarters on the farm. I could probably cut those out from, but I already need a set of quarters for my 1600 Sport, so I don't know yet. It's quite a simple panel, so we might just manufacture our own panel, our own plates, and put it in there. But okay, let me keep cracking on, see what we can do. Hi guys, sorry. I forgot to record. Chucked in some fuel in the car. It doesn't even look like it's pulling through. I filled the bowl of the carburetor, but this engine is battling to stay running. That carb must probably be junk. Besides the carb, I think the fuel pump also is not working, so it's not sucking or doing anything like it should. I might have another one, but for now I think I'm just gonna clean out these spark plugs. They are brand new, so somebody changed them, but as you can see, it's running. Yeah, it's a bit rich, so let me clean these plugs up quickly, and then probably might need to switch out that fuel pump, or maybe it's wrong way around, I don't know. I need to see that. I need to work there. Well, I have to see if it's the fuel pump that's not sucking or whatever is wrong with it. Cool, I'll get back to you guys. I've cleaned the plugs up a bit. I need to adjust the timing. I think it's also out. Everything is out on this car. Everything is wrong. Where the hell did I put the keys now? Why did I take the keys out? Oh yeah, I unlocked the bootload again. It's battling to stay alive, and it's huffing and puffing like crazy. And I think the fuel's got finished. Guys, I would strongly advise you not to try this at home. I want to see if the fuel pumps through the thing, because I had fuel in the line, but it could be overflow from what I did now. But you guys can have to look there. I can't. See there. And we have fuel. Okay, and now suddenly we have fuel. That's good. Luckily this is the intake side and the exhaust is this side, but don't try this, guys. Strongly advise against it. But we had fuel pumping out of there, so let's just quickly see if the float and stuff's working like it should, and then I'll just quickly close it up. Car looks quite clean inside. I might just put a new gasket in it. Yeah, get back to working. So guys, I don't have my tripod and stuff with me, and I just want to get the car moved to the back, so I'm just doing like a quick rush job. Tired of battling. I need to get this car moved so I can clean it and rip out all of this stuff. But I can't do it in front of my yard. So yeah, let me get back to work. Okay, I'm at the back. I moved it quickly. I just closed up the top. Hopefully rebuild it. But yeah, can you believe it? We actually only have a fuel light that's on because I only chucked like 4 liters of petrol in the car and it was fully empty. But it's quiet, like super quiet. There's like barely any lifter noise on the engine. Doesn't even smoke. We'll need to do some adjustments on the timing and stuff. But it's running. I did set the idling, I did clean the plugs, and I did set the timing slightly. I think it's still a bit off, but it drove without any issues. Clutch works, gears work. At least that's one bonus point of a car. So yeah, now it's taking everything apart. I do need to go to the farm. I need to get windows. I might try to pull this door panel, put the panels inside the garage. I don't want them to get wet anymore. Might put this, see why there's glass is lying inside the door, not with the regulator now quickly, because we do have a storm on its way. We did get some rain warnings and stuff, and it was raining last night. But yeah, quite happy. Okay, decided to quickly wash everything. So I just agitated with some degreaser. So I'm gonna get some scrubbing. Then let's see how it cleans up. Cool. Okay, quick wash. Looks a lot better. Still need to rip out every single wire that should not be here. And then see why they pulled in the wires. Yeah. But otherwise it's cleaning up pretty well. Except the front balance that's smashed in and bent in. But throughout it's quite clean. I'm just scared to remove the battery and check behind there. I'll do that another day. As you can hear, we have a massive storm coming on. So I think this is about it, what I'm going to be doing for today. I'll keep you guys posted. I did manage to get that window up. It's scratched up and probably going to fall down when I close the door. I'm just going to tape up this window to minimize the water that's getting inside the car. But yeah, it's a lot of oil down here. This thing is so dirty, but we'll scrub it down and see how it looks. The rain stopped, so a few hours later, and clear blue skies. Welcome to Mpumalanga. I'm currently busy ripping out all these wires that should not be here. I'm gonna rip out everything that's not forward is gonna go out. Every joint, every cut, everything I'm gonna remove or cut off straight, start from scratch. I might remove that whole cowl there. I need to see how it looks back there. They've filled this entire spot with expanding foam. Holy crap, it's gonna be a pain to get all that stuff out. And there's a hole right there. I can see through it there, just there. There's a hole. It's probably a drain hole they made. I don't know. So I'm not sure exactly how to approach this, but for now I'm gonna take out everything around here, strip out everything, especially the wiring, and then I'll take it from there, see how bad it is, and then I'll keep you guys updated. I will go buy myself a big tripod, so then I can do time lapses for you guys if you like that kind of thing. But for now, I'm gonna go get stripping and cutting. Quick update, interesting turn of events. There's no heater motor. It's gone. Like, and it looks like it's been gone for some time. So these guys removed that a long time ago. That's a pity. Okay, let me continue. I'll keep you guys posted if I find something else that's missing or or weird. Sorry guys, I know I'm jumping around a lot here. So I'm gonna quickly go cut out all these wires. I've already cut out all the wires in the engine bay, pulled this contraption out. See, there's a lot of wires going to the doors. I pulled this motor. It looks like that central locking or electrical locking, whatever they call it. In this car, we will not be having anything of that. We're just gonna go plain old school and everything. So I'm gonna get cutting. I'm gonna cut this immobilizer out and undo whatever they've done. See how far I can undo everything and get rid of everything that's in here. I'll show you guys when I'm done. Let's see, hopefully it's not too bad. Cool. Otherwise, dash doesn't look good. Doesn't look too bad. Steering wheel, I don't know. Kind of loving this here, steering wheel. Yeah. Back seats also not too bad. We've got a few cracks and stuff, which is common, but I'm surprised that the material isn't torn to an extent. At least the foam is definitely not doing foaming things anymore, but that's easy to resolve. But yeah, sun's going down, or it's getting late, so let me get busy, see how far I can get. So this is what I've pulled from the car. It's got immobilizer, or it had a mobilizer, so it's pretty common for all the wires. So I'm gonna see if I can clean back there and wire wheel all that stuff out of there. I might go fetch my tripod and see if I can give you guys a view and a short frame how I'm battling to get that junk out. So let me see what I can do for you guys, so you can at least see some time lapse of some type of time lapse. Let me get started. Okay, it's bad. This is officially my worst rotten XR3 I've ever owned. Guys, please do not fiberglass and expand foam try to seal your car. Damn, this is bad. Actually, you can just break out this whole battery piece in here. There's nothing there. Why would you try to seal it like this? Holy crap, that's bad. This was probably just a hole there and they sealed it up, and then the moisture got trapped and the moisture keeps building up inside, and then it ended up rotting out everything here. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to do this patch first on this car. Unfortunately, there's no way around this, so I'm gonna have to do a full clean cut and then work from there. But let me put you guys back on the stand, vacuum it out. Maybe it looks slightly better, but I honestly doubt. Okay, I vacuumed it a bit to make sure. Yeah, it's not looking better. This is like really bad, guys. Oh my soul. Luckily the bulkhead is fine. The top layer of it looks like it'll clean up, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to grind that away to see, and I actually want to do that now because this is annoying. I wasn't planning on doing this massive welding work on this car. Let me get the grinder and start grinding. Let's see what is left, if anything is left.
So cut out. I just need to cut that piece. It's actually loose. It's already out. So I just need to finish grinding off maybe the last of the metal pieces that's left on here. Grind out all the seam sealer. At least the bulkhead's inner lip is still good. There's a few holes I need to weld on it, but I'll see down below here how it looks if I grind everything off, because there's still a few layers of the inner wheel well that's still stuck there, and part of the battery tray or the bulkhead that's still stuck on there. So yeah, I'll just need to grind that down, and yeah, I'll see how much metal I've got left on the bulkhead. Luckily this is still solid. Grinded it down, all the top layers off. This is the bottom layer. This is a good piece to weld to. I just need to weld up that hole. This piece looks a bit thin. I don't know what I'm going to do here. After I've taken off all those layers, I want to drill it out the spot welds, but you can't really see the spot welds, and you know, drilling in rust it messes up drill bits. So I'm just going to grind it down with a flapper disc or the grinding wheel I've got on the grinder now currently. That in the inside, believe it or not, look at this. Oh, what a mess. That, believe it or not, is still this cubby material that protects it down there. I can't believe that's still intact and there. And a nice thing I've also found inside the car that I actually didn't even know it came with. It's still got all the original service books and stuff, and it's in really good condition. I'm actually gonna put this in hey, Kakaki! Look at these two rascals. Kakaki! Kaka, nou wat? Wat maak jy? Nou Aikie, kom nou maar. Kom nou maar. Okay, well, back to the book. So I'll put this inside the house for safekeeping till the car project is done. I'm gonna quickly rip out this material. Maybe I can, I don't know. I don't think there's any saving this. Sorry for the bad angle on the camera. I don't think there's much of saving this, but we will always try and save what we can in the Ford world. I'll definitely need to re-vacuum this floor. I can't believe how clean this floor is. If you look how dirty just do this. I can't believe how clean this floor is. If you look at how bad the bulkhead is and how badly rusted out it is. I don't know, you guys think we can save this? Or at least template it to make a new one. I think we can make a new one of that. That's an interesting piece. I don't think my Sport has got one in. I need to copy this. I'll make a paper template and see if I can make copies. But yeah, I need to vacuum this out. Just keeps the floor tidy. We literally only have like there some rust holes here. This is like the only bad spot on this whole floor. So this is honestly, it's not too bad. That floor side's mint despite the dent it's got. The dash also, we can really make something nice from it. But yeah, getting off topic. I'm going to vacuum this out. The sun's going down, as you can see it's getting darker, and it's getting shadows moving over the house, so the sun's going down. So yeah, I think this is gonna be it for now. I still need to pack up everything. Might just chuck the wires in my wire pile. I want a wire wheel so badly down there. I want a wire wheel down there and just clean it up. But I think for now I'm gonna wash there, degrease everything up there, see how clean I can get it, scrub it, wash it down, and then maybe if there's enough time, I'm going to start pulling the bottles and the whole piping and this flipping radiator out, strip it to the bare essentials like the brakes, master cylinder I'll leave because those lines are a pain to crack, but we already got one line that's not even connected. I might take out the wiper motor. I don't know what the hell they did there. It's working. It was working with the toggle switch, but yeah, I want to clean back there as well. So I'll see what I can do there. But yeah, let me get to vacuuming, cleaning this up a bit, and then wash that out and see how it looks. I think I should post one more clip of it cleaned, and then I'm gonna call it. Cool. Okay, we're back. Hey, look at the side, we didn't bother there. So I didn't get to strip anything, I just wanted to wash it down a bit. So at least it's cleaning up quite nicely. It's still a lot of dirt back there. I need to pull the loom to clean up there. It's probably going to be rust below the fuse panel. There was a lot of dirt, you can see there's a lot of dirt and leaves and stuff I pulled back there. But quite pleased how that cleaned up. And then we get to the troublesome area. So that's gonna be our first repair on this car. Welding in the patch panel there. At least there's quite a lot of space to weld something to. This engine needs like 50 degreases. Look at that gearbox, just look how dirty that is. And I still need to clean inside here, down here, but I can't do any of that with all the wiring and stuff in the way. So yeah, quick glimpse of the pots and stuff we've pulled. The floor is probably going to be full of water now. It's not that bad. I'll quickly vacuum this out and then close everything up, and then yeah, call it. As you can see, we've had a nice sunset now. I think I've accomplished quite, well, not a lot, had a lot of other things to do, but I've accomplished a fair deal of things on this car. What do you guys think? The roof paint got some shine to it. And it looks like a dent. No, it's just a curvature. Okay. And that's it for me, guys. I'm gonna call it. And it's the next morning. I ripped out the wiring harness yesterday and started cleaning the engine by degreasing everything. Well, not this part yet, but started cleaning inside. Oh, mainly focused on that corner. Yeah, the rest of the car cleaned up pretty nice. It looks pretty solid. We had a lot of rain. As you can see, everything is wet. It's all the wires and stuff I've pulled out. So yeah, I think the car's also full of water, but it's nothing serious. Got some water in the floors because of all the rainwater last night. That side as well, and in the back. Might need to maybe just suck that out today, but it's gonna get water in it again, so it's no real point. We got a nice dam back there, and also like a dam there in front. So yeah, what I'm gonna do now is I either want to pull the dashboard, or I'm just gonna pull the wiring loom out of it. But I think I'm gonna lean towards just pulling the whole dash, as I need to do some welding and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna get moving towards that. Yeah, guess let me get started.
Okay, and just like that, the whole dash is out. I am quite pleased to say that at least the whole wiring harness hasn't been cut at all. They've only sliced in a few wires for the alarm system and stuff, and there's a few additional wires added, but there's no wires that's physically cut, and that was one of my main concerns. Obviously the ignition connector has been cut and joined, but that's nothing, we can sort that out. But yeah, pretty pleased. Bulkhead looks pretty clean, no rust except our big fancy hole over there we cut earlier, but otherwise, yeah, it's a pretty solid car. I'm quite happy. So I'm gonna quickly rip out this whole wiring harness so I can clean there by the fuse panel and see how bad the rust is there, or at least to see if it started and how bad it is. I might actually do cut the harness that goes to the back because I don't want to pull out the whole wiring harness, so I'll see how far I'm going to go. But usually, I don't know, as far as remember, Mark II has got a connector here. It's just stupid that Mark III doesn't have. So I'll see how much effort it is to pull the harness at the back. And that will decide if I'm just going to cut it and like put a butt connector there, because yeah, I don't want to pull the whole harness, especially with the roof side. So I'll probably just cut it there and I'll put a connector there. Just makes it easier to remove it for the future. But yeah, let me keep on pushing, see what I can do. Cool. Okay, and just like that, the wiring harness is out. I didn't film it because I've got a crappy angle, and yeah, I've got the wires that goes to the roof light, and I've got the wires that goes to the back. I'm not too concerned because they're all color coded, and I know the wiring diagram of this car from heart. It's close to the Mark II, so it's simple, easy. So I'm just gonna put connectors here and there, so it makes it easy to remove if it ever needs to be pulled up again in the future. But yeah, it's clean. I'll probably remove that box and just put it in the garage with the cluster and the dash. I'll tidy up here. No, I need to pull these seats, but the seats and rails where I'm sitting on is seized or not moving or jammed, I do not know. So this is going to be fun taking these seats out. I think the passenger side's also. But yeah, I'm still deciding if I'm going to do a full restoration on this car or just fix it and enjoy it. But so far I think it might be worth putting in all the extra effort. But the one thing I'm not going to do is I am not going to pull the hood lining. It does have a few holes that I'll probably have to patch. I've got some methods, I'll try to patch it, but unless I can get a clean, undamaged one, I'm not going to remove it, because once you've removed the hood lining, it's never ever the same again. You're not going to put it back the same way or anything like that. It's so strange how dirty these doors are on the inside. It's crazy. So yeah, let me show you guys the engine bay. So yeah, I want to quickly pull this. You know, while I'm with you guys, I can maybe take this out quickly. Hopefully you can see, because I can't. Well, I can't see what you guys see so well. It's only 2 screws. This one's full of water, so hopefully there's a screw I can. Wait, it's only 1 screw. 1 screw in the clips. No man, I'm sitting. Ah, yeah, it's 2 screws in this corner. Sorry, it's so dirty and full of grime. I wanted to say it's more than 1 screw that keeps this in place. I don't have too much hope for this end, but it looks like it's been sealing quite well. The seam sealer is cracking, but I think if we decide on restoring this car fully, I will probably be pulling the engine, gearbox, clean that all separately, and the screws feel great. And the verdict is the seal is still there. That's good. I don't think that's ever been removed. And yeah, it seems like all the dirt and rust, all the dirt and oil from this engine has protected it. So I'll probably need to scrub this down a bit. Might have some surface rust or a lot of dirt. I don't know if you guys can see there. It feels really dirty, so I might quickly scrub that down, but before I pressure wash it or anything, I need to take out everything that's still left in the car's interior. In overall condition, I'm happy with the dash. This will clean up so nicely. Don't care about the vents. I do have spare vents, but it doesn't look like there's any major damages or holes cut into this dash. That's brilliant. Heater core was disconnected. It's probably leaking because they all leak, all of them. The sealant fails like all the time on them. So yeah, I'm gonna quickly clean this out. There's nothing much to time lapse here. I'm just gonna take everything out tidy up a bit, and then maybe I will show me stripping out the last few bits, but there's no point. There's not really much left to strip out. I'm going to quickly take out the wiper motor and yeah, and then all the things there at the back, all the hoses and pipes and stuff, everything that's removable. I'm going to keep the clutch cable because it's annoying to put in and put out. Maybe I'll pull it, I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, I'm going to get working. I want to get this engine bay clean. Cool. Okay, maybe back at a random spot, but so cleaned and scrubbed out as much as I could with the angle I had. It was a lot of oil back here. So yeah, we've got some rust, surface rust where the seam sealer has failed. 2 spots back there. I think it's a spot weld spots. So yeah, so far the only major rust is that corner. Close the door, now I can't open it up because the handle is broken. The rear corners it's rusted out. The boot, well, it's got one hole in it. That corner. See if we can focus a bit in there. And then passenger floor's mint. I did knock out the dent it had. Yeah. So yeah, very pleased. Doors closed, phenomenal. Oh, and we've got rust on this fender down here. And the fender's also got damage there, so I might replace this fender with a good clean one. So yeah, I'm gonna go fetch the white Escort. So I'm gonna leave this car just to dry out. Hopefully it doesn't rain again, because I'm not gonna close that window that side. But yeah, I'll see if I can hopefully get this video out for you guys tonight. But yeah, hope you have a good one. Cheers.